Welcome to the stream. I am joined once again by Randy
Hello.
at the scene TOURonno, who has taken a big step.
My purchase of equipment is imminent.
Yes.
So that'll be good.
Been doing research, and then soon we'll have Randy also making videos
Yep.
and doing things.
Yes, like what research and seed capital, shall we say, but
Yes.
it's all going on plan and yeah.
Well, I figured as a way to celebrate, we can always head out, go over, see what's down in some of your favorite areas, including we just got passed by a swastika.
Oh.
There it goes. There it goes. Wave with it, but don't bend your elbow.
I understand that's actually a difficult thing to do with one of those cars.
Was it?
Right. God.
All right. Well, we're gonna go for a walk. We're currently on Wellesley, heading east.
Yep.
Gonna check out some Rosedale Park. And thank you all for joining us today. Should be a fun one.
Definitely. But yeah.
Hello, Timmy. Hello, Juanita. Good to see you today.
Hi, everyone. But yeah.
So something's going on because apparently, according to Prism, we have 0 watchers.
Oh dear.
It's like, well, it's not unexpected, really.
No.
Sometimes the machines just don't work.
Yeah. Yeah, just want to point people to across the street to this building. It's a lovely
100
mid-century
Wellesley?
tower. 100 Wellesley. Plaza 100, Wellesley Apartments.
Hello, Carl.
Yeah. Like, nice.
Well, we were actually looking out from our place today.
Oh, yeah?
We could barely see the top because it was raining so hard.
Oh, wow. I'm happy I was safe and warm inside.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
But we did have a massive thunderstorm last night.
Oh, yeah, I was woken at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 3 o'clock here.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, it was substantial raucous.
Yeah. And here we are at Jarvis and Wellesley.
Yep.
The intersection. I think Jarvis is generally, I'd call it the eastern border of Church and Wellesley, the neighborhood.
I would say so. Yeah.
And like points
Kind
out-
of cuddles the village.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I have no idea how many people are watching because it literally shows me 0 watchers.
oh dear, I will.
But people are chatting, so I know that there must be someone.
Indeed.
So please keep chatting so I know that we're still alive.
Yes.
Gotta love spring thunderstorm cellar. Yeah, it was
Oh, yeah.
gorgeous. I wish I had actually videotaped some of it because it was truly exceptional.
Actually, can I? The other photo, my eyes were closed.
That's
so
fair. That's fair.
That is not a. So,
Not an indication of how you feel about things.
not at all. Well, not about these things, much else. So we're crossing by the northeastern corner of Jarvis as goes, well, up to Wellesley.
Yep.
It's actually not a bad little convenience store.
No.
Like in
well,
terms of
well,
architecture.
in terms
It's
of
got-
architecture, yeah.
It's got an A&W. I have gotten coffee there.
Lots of people are chatting. Yes, please.
Yeah.
We love that. Keep doing that. That's great.
Yeah. And actually looking across the parking lot, looking north, you can see a couple of the old mansions.
Yeah. Well, including the Keg Mansion,
the
which
Keg
is just
Mansion.
a fantastic.
Yeah, the former Massey House. But yeah, so like Jarvis Street in the 19th century at its best was actually a street of mansions. We talked about this a few months ago. Like
Yes, by Jarvis the person, right?
Yeah, by Jarvis the person connecting to Rosedale, the leafy neighborhood north of the Rosedale Valley ravine, built by another Jarvis, with a very high-end area. Since been a lot of transition, coming back to it.
Some buildings look more vintage, shall we say?
Oh,
like
this
this one
is
in front, you can tell it's a brickworks building because of
Oh.
the yellow brick, right?
Oh yeah, well like the yellow brick, local Toronto brick.
10 likes, 10 plus viewers. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
right.
what we like.
Indeed. I've always liked just walking by these apartments. They're very nice, like nice, the small wrought iron balconies, the yellow
Yes.
brick.
I will say, one of my friends moved into one of these buildings.
Oh, yeah?
And it is not nice on the inside.
Coral Gables.
I think
The complex?
it was
Yeah.
so there were some problems there.
Oh dear.
Hello, Eddie. Hello, Cypher. Good to see you boys today. Welcome, welcome. Joined, of course, by Randy.
Hello.
So yeah, as I was saying before, I have no idea how many people are watching. But I am assuming more than 5. More than 10. Well, tomorrow I'm supposed to be walking with someone named Alexander.
Okay.
And he is another tour guide in the city.
Okay.
So I'm curious to know if his perspectives are different or anything, or if there's anything that he really enjoys to see.
Yeah.
But, yeah. This is still so cool. I'm blue. Aw. Well, don't feel blue.
Why? Blue is the best color.
Well, sometimes I'm blue.
True.
Dabba-dee, dabba-die.
Yeah.
Randy tolerates me. Randy sometimes tolerates me.
Yeah. No, Are You Blue? It actually reminds me of a Tori Amos song, Hey Jupiter.
Okay. I don't think I know that one.
Yeah. Mid-90s. Are you gay? Are you blue? Do you have someone to run to?
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, it was Tori, so I'm guessing she probably did okay.
She made it.
She did her thing. I will say today probably won't be the longest of walks, simply because I didn't get a chance to charge my microphone last night.
Oh.
So I don't know how long they will last for, but I figure like an hour is probably good.
Okay.
So if you have friends that you want to invite them into the chat, invite them, do it now. Get them in here. Unless you don't want to, that's also fine. But we appreciate it. We like talking to people. I don't know whom I'm talking to or how many, but I know they must exist somewhere. Hello, Medano.
Yeah, and this intersection right here, Sherburne and Wellesley, it's pretty interesting. The northwest corner is the Rec High Center. It's a rehabilitative center, chiropractic college.
Fair.
The southeast is an ultra-modern condo tower.
Yeah.
I remember, I think, my second visit to Toronto.
Do we cross or?
We'll cross.
Yeah. They can't hit all of us.
Yeah. And you
sort of.
Yeah. So the northeast corner is the St. Jamestown Community Center and Library.
Yes.
Lovely.
Very much so.
I think it was like criminal, well, not criminal, I think it was a really bad idea. Like, they built lots of towers here, created a high density area. Yeah. And then only put in the community center a few decades later, which a lack of planning.
That does seem like a huge oversight, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Especially because it is, well, as you said, the most densely populated area in North America.
Well, definitely the most densely populated area in Canada.
Fair.
But,
you said North America before. Now I'm just like, Randy's lying to us. Randy lies.
I'm not lying.
No, Randy doesn't lie.
Yes.
Everything he says becomes fact afterwards.
Yeah, I warp reality.
Yes.
Yeah, and so I just want to point to the Earnscliffe apartments. Like very lovely brick.
Something I've never noticed about them before, and I think maybe it was you who pointed them out to me, but the gable or the awning that they have between the two buildings, like the archway.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's actually really it's a cute idea, but ultimately it's kind of dumb.
Oh.
So just like, it gives people on the side windows, but I'm just like, all the windows are going to do is look out into another window.
Yeah. It's an interesting architectural thing. It actually kind of
reminds... Hello, Mo. Hello, Sam. Good to see everybody today.
It kind
Starting a little later than normal, but that's okay. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
No problem. Well, it actually kind of reminded me, you remember the Honest Ed's, the Fringe, the backstage thing?
Yes.
It actually reminded me a bit of that, although there it was a functional architecture. I think there was like a walkway that went
Yes,
over.
there was, yeah. You wake up in the morning and you wave hi to your next door neighbor, right?
I mean...
Sleep with the curtains drawn, that's for sure.
Parasocial relationship. Oh yes, and of course looking at Phoenix Rising.
I do love this piece. I think it's absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
It was super, when they first put it in, it was so vibrant and beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little faded now. It could use a touch-up.
Yeah, it could, but...
Like, it's just, I love it. It's gorgeous.
Oh yeah, like I can see it from all over the neighborhood.
And it's one of the tallest I know it's one of the tallest in the country.
Oh yeah.
But is it the tallest overall?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so, but yeah.
Oh, hello, Rodlin? Rodlin? Hello there. Welcome to the chat. I am joined today by the Scene TOURonno, aka Randy, aka Big Boss. You like that one too much.
I'll try not to go mad with power.
Of course, of course.
But yeah, passing by the Wellesley Fruit Market, which is actually a really good place to get inexpensive fruit.
How much are they here?
Well, it's notably lower than
Strawberries 2 for $3 or 1 for $2. Yeah.
blackberries 2 for $5.
Yeah. Not bad for sure.
Yeah. Cash or debit only.
Ah, crap.
But
well, I just need to figure out how to do that then.
yeah. Passing by the food-based.
You could dye your mustache with glow-in-the-dark dye. Be great for reading in the dice. I mean, fair enough. Hello, Mo. Good to see you. Where do you want to go from here?
How about we keep on going?
Yeah, I just like, this is your choice, Randy. You get to decide. You get to call the shots.
The big boss promises not to go mad with power.
All right, that's enough of that.
Yes.
This is my channel.
Oh.
I'm kidding, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So just walking past on the north side, you got high-rise St. Jamestown.
Yeah.
On the south side, you still have, well, the buildings there would have been, their style would have been on the north side as well.
Okay.
Like St. Jamestown was actually carved out of the northern part of Cabbage Town.
Yes.
Actually, they wanted to transform all of Cabbage Town into a high-rise apartment complex, which, well, I'm happy that didn't happen.
Right?
Like
Cabbage Town is nice. It's preserved. It's got a good vibe to it. Great places. You live there-ish. Somewhere? Yeah, you
Yeah,
live
I
somewhere
live there and you're adjacent.
Yeah.
And frankly, given what we've established about like how St. Jamestown has often been mismanaged and badly planned, I mentioned only getting the library a few decades after they created the community. I think on balance it's probably better that Cabbage Town wasn't leveled.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I don't think, well, that
Our temperatures out there in Toronto at springtime should be like 60s. Don't know what that is in what we use.
yeah,
Celsius? Fair enough. Celsius.
I don't know
Yeah.
what,
It's like plus 15, plus 11. I'd
something
say.
like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's definitely spring-like weather. But, yeah. Oh, and you see this building in the complex, 280 Wellesley Street East. It's called the Halifax. Yes, the St. Jamestown being named after its older towers being named after different Canadian cities.
Yes.
Back in the days when they thought that St. Jamestown would become a high-end apartment complex full of upwardly mobile singles attracted living to the downtown.
Mm. And then that must have just been gobbled up by Young and Eglinton.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Young and Eligible, if you will.
Oh, young and eligible, yes.
Ice and freezing rainstorm warning for Scotia tonight. Oh no. I hope it's not so bad out there.
Yeah, I'm... Yeah. And here we are.
But here it's lovely.
It's lovely.
Apart from the thunderstorm it is actually much nicer than I expected it to be.
Oh, yeah.
Like even a few hours ago when it was like crazy wet and gross.
Oh, yeah, I think there was a definite need for the rain.
Oh. Just washes something about a good thunderstorm that just kind of changes the energy and washes you a little clean, which is
A little
nice.
clean, yes.
Sometimes Toronto needs that.
It does. It does.
22 likes, 34 viewers. Thank you, Cypher. I literally have no idea how many people are watching or how many people have liked right now. Watch today be like the big day that we get like 100 people. And I'd just be like, we're fine. We're walking. We're talking. We're having a good time.
Lovely. It's chill.
Yeah. Watch it like hit a massive peak And then I'll be like, well, I guess no one's watching. Let's just end the stream.
Okay.
Just
Oh,
like-
we've got 32 people. I see on the And again,
do you want to do Cabbage Town? Do you want to do
let's-
Parliament?
Let's do Cabbage Town, but
All
just
right.
want to point the two stores here, the Parliament one and
Yep.
Jamestown Milk. They have a lot of plants for sale.
They do.
They do.
They're kind of like the plant battlers.
Yeah. And Jamestown Milk, particularly, one of the people there, Julia Wu, has a very active Instagram account.
Okay.
And so you can buy something green to liven up your home. Ooh, and
Little house cannabis. That's
Ooh.
adorable.
right. Yeah. So like these old worker cottages, I like how they've been. I definitely
Preserved.
like how they've
Yeah,
been
for sure.
preserved.
Man, you can get a place here for like less than 2 million. Crazy.
Oh,
Maybe.
I might not go that far.
Right.
No.
But even just like some of the areas here, like that's just kind of a cool.
Oh yeah,
It's got a good feel to it.
I would agree.
Hello, Mo. Raining here today, and they say thunderstorm. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot of that today. It's just kind of going to go off and on and off and on for a little bit.
Yeah. All the private lanes. Yeah. Like one reason I do like this whole area east of Yonge is it has a lot of so diverse. There's pockets of old neighborhoods that have done
Yeah.
well and been revived. There are all kinds of experiments in urban change and development, like St. Jamestown, like Regent Park. There's natural life.
And then there's death over there as well with the cemetery.
oh yes, St. James. There's life. There's death. There's drama. There's a river. The Don is still alive. Gosh darn it.
Dawn is still alive. It's turned cold again up there today. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, make sure you stay warm.
Ha.
Man, nothing is nice. Here's the thing. When it is like really cold outside, I'm always just like, you know what? Get me the biggest blanket you got. I'm gonna wrap myself up. I ain't gonna come out for like 4 days. Just make it happen. Weather is going nuts. Yeah. Man, climate change is crazy. Don't need to talk science on this channel, but every now and then I'm just like, man. Oh, look at the tiny, cute dachshund. Oh, I hope he's an angry little man. Maybe he is. Hi, cutie. Oh, adorable.
Yeah.
But also, I do like to point this out. Look, flowers.
Snowdrops.
Flowers are beginning.
I'd like the snowdrops.
Oh, right? Maddie have propane stove still on. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Good things to cook on, for sure.
indeed. So, Cabbage Town is one of the.
Heats my house up. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
We'll get a couple blankets and a nice gallon of tea. How much do people drink of tea normally?
I can drink multiple cups.
Yeah, I'd say like a gallon should be fine.
Yeah.
Yvonne. Hello, Yvonne.
Hello.
Just want to say hi. I watch you both all the time. But I'm a lurker. You're both fantastic, and thank you so much for sharing your walks with me. Well, thank you, Yvonne. What a nice thing to say.
That's very nice. Thank you.
That's very
Yvonne.
nice. I see you're from TOURonno also.
Ah.
Well, Randy's actually from, if I'm not mistaken, Pay.
Hey.
Pay.
Hey. Oh.
PI.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's move over. Let him through.
Yeah. Welcome.
8 hours away, I imagine.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm from PEI.
I drink green tea. That's always a good choice.
Green tea.
Sometimes green tea has more caffeine in it than regular tea.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, tea can be underestimated.
Oh, for sure.
I try, let's see. It's usually coffee
Hope you're
from,
having a great day. Thank you, Yvonne. What a lovely present. Thank you for gracing us with that.
yeah.
I will say there are so many fewer boopable things here right now. Although I think next week the challenge is we have two options. Number one, we can do the Star Trek tour.
Oh.
Where we tour as many like Star Trek-y destinations.
Doable.
And number two would be the ultimate boop
Okay.
fest.
I am noticing. I'm guessing I did the Star Trek one, and you have the. I'm sure you got the boopable Google Maps document.
I should probably make that.
Yes.
Maybe that's another one of my TOURonno t-shirts.
Yeah.
Because I do want to do the one that says "Boop, I knows TOURonno."
Oh.
But then having another one that's just like super boops in the six.
I mean, hey. Yeah. This is that.
Hey, first last, good to see you, buddy.
Lovely. Yeah. So this is a lovely. I think we can comfortably call this part of Cabbage Town comfortably middle class, upper class, maybe.
Afterwards.
It's not. Yes, afterwards, not Yorkdale.
No.
No, it isn't Rosedale, but.
St. James Court.
Yeah.
Actually, the way the top of the houses peak.
Oh, the peak gable. That's very nice.
Yeah, that's just very nice.
Yeah, that's very architecturally sensitive. They did a good job of saving an area that might otherwise have been.
Maddie and Randy are looking for Easter Bunny for long weekend. Eat the eggs, kids.
Ha.
Oh, what a gift.
Oh.
I mean, thank you for keeping this up after Christmas.
Oh.
But also, like, boop.
Also, can I boop a goose?
You can boop a goose.
You don't have to intervene when they react.
No, we'll find out. Bat. No, I had to try.
You did. But.
Now try that with a real one.
No.
See what happens.
Yeah, they don't.
Geese are friendly and lovely, and they love hugs.
Well, ideally, if you're an alpha male, you should probably start by trying to hug a swan.
Ah, yes, that's a good point. Or an eagle. Or an ostrich.
Yeah.
Or a cassowary. I hear those are the friendliest birds.
Yes.
Or.
Or.
Hard to get worse than a cassowary. Or just get a velociraptor. Friendly, lovely, beautiful velociraptors.
Yep.
Which are pretty much just chickens these days.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they're all
With straight
chickens.
nose and hat. Fair enough. I will say next week I am also starting the paint streams.
Oh.
Which is where people who have sponsored my fringe walk,
God.
I will be painting myself up and then going out on the city in paint. So if you like that, let me know. And we'll have those going up at the same time. And then we will do more.
Excellent. Oh, and look, there is a snow pile, the last of the snow.
That's the last of the snow.
Which is, I don't know if you turn around, if there's a sign, please do not pile snow in front of gate. So someone wasn't paying attention.
I don't know who Gate is, but like...
Yeah. I mean, like not Gate, well, doing it in front of Gates McFadden, that's just rude. She's
that would be
fantastic.
rude. Yeah.
Yeah. And so we're like, here we are in Wellesley.
It could be the Norwegian band that represented Norway in 2003 named Gate.
Interesting. But yeah, so here we are in Wellesley Park. Like very calm. You can like see overlooking the Don Valley, the DVP. You can
Nice
see
little
Riverdale.
tennis court.
Yeah. Forsythia Playground, part of the Forsythia Festival in Cabbage Town. And
So this must be where they actually play shows and stuff.
oh, I think maybe one of the areas.
There's like, this area here can kind of be a bandstand.
Oh, yeah.
type thing. So you can see that there's like the stage set up here.
Yeah.
I
And
have to look after Canadian geese in Wales years ago. Ooh.
Ooh.
How far in the whale did you go?
Yeah. But
What
yeah,
a specific digestive system whales have.
indeed. Evolution
I'm
is
more of a
cr-
humpback.
I'm a Star Trek 4 fan, so I resonate with that. Wow.
It is pretty slippery here.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
Where do those stairs go, do you think?
Oh, let's find out. But yeah, so Wellesley Park, lovely park at the end of Wellesley Street.
Yes.
Now it's a very comfortably upper middle class neighborhood. That's a lovely
It
park.
is.
Back in the late 19th century, we are walking on this used to be a glue factory connected to working class cottages. So,
Oh. I mean, speaking of horses. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ooh. But yeah, so this neighborhood has seen a lot of change.
No kidding. Yeah, I'm curious to see where this goes. I have a feeling as soon as we get down there, it'll do the whole buffering, not able to do. But also, I can't tell how many people are watching anyways. So I'm just like, well,
All right.
done. Where's the bakery? That's a good question. Do you know of a bakery around here?
Bakery, not off.
We passed Wistful Thinking, obviously.
Wistful Thinking,
That's back
yes.
at Wellesley.
Like, okay.
Oh, it looks like this just goes down to, what's the road called?
Rosedale Valley.
Rosedale Valley, I think that's it.
I think. Oh, I see. Oh, and Sam took care of Canadian geese in Wales.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Inside the Wales.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm usually better picking.
I know my jokes are too subtle.
Oh.
I have had people tell that to me lately. It's just like, you are so dry in your sarcasm that 9 times out of 10 people don't even know you're excited.
Yeah. So so Rosedale Valley Road meeting Bayview Avenue. Oh. Like definitely in the ravine system.
Yes. There's the cemetery over there.
Yeah.
So that's the necropolis.
Yes. Huh, I've actually never looked at it quite from this angle before.
It's interesting.
I should have. Yeah, but like you can definitely see looking towards. Now the necropolis is on level with the street,
Yeah.
so we're well beneath that level now. So the ravine system in Toronto goes pretty deep. It's notably depressed below. It isn't just some low dips.
Yeah. There is a certain amount of stress that's relieved when I'm just like, oh, I legitimately just don't know how many people are watching. So if things buffer, I don't know how many people I lose.
Yeah.
Looks like Sleepy Hollow. Hey, baby Grinch.
Hey.
Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Good to see you, buddy.
We've got 35 people watching.
Oh, that's lovely.
So, but yeah, Sleepy Hollow. Yeah, the ravines.
Well, especially from like this angle.
Oh yeah.
Just like that's a very Sleepy Hollow.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I think I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay.
Why are you not going into the suburb? Well, we're just in the suburb.
Well,
There's a million different places to explore. I always like to be a little unpredictable in where I go.
yeah.
But I always want to make sure it's at least interesting to look at.
But
And for those who don't know, I haven't done this the past couple days, so I should probably do. My name is Matti. I'm a tour guide in the city. So if you or somebody you know is coming to Toronto, why not book them a customized walking tour? You can find the links to my services in the description below. This is Randy. He is the Scene Toronto.
hello.
He is making content as well, so feel free to go check out his channel and subscribe there as well.
Oh yeah.
If you do want to help us out, liking and subscribing is a major help to the channel. Liking in the sense that it will encourage YouTube to recommend this to new people. And subscribing is something you can do because I do this every day. I like to kind of take you guys for a walk and show off more of the city. So if you ever want to come along, see me talk to more interesting people and go to more interesting places, please let us know. But
Again.
Austin Peters, lovely weather, dude. It's pretty great, not gonna lie.
Yeah. It is.
So where do we go from here?
Well,
Do you want to just, I've never done up Rosedale before.
let's
Do you
do
want to
it.
just do Rosedale Valley? Yeah, that
Well,
works
like
for me.
let's take a look at the ravine system.
I know there's not like a lot of history here.
Well, like we have talked about how the Rosedale Valley marks one of the sharpest socioeconomic splits between Toronto neighborhoods
Yep.
anywhere in the city. On the south side, there's St. James Town.
Yep.
High-rise apartments, high density, high population density, very notably immigrant heavy.
Yep.
Lots of social exclusion and marginality people are fighting against. And on the north side is the Rosedale, built by the Upper Canadian members of the Upper Canadian elite in the mid-19th century, and never quite having lost that. So it's very sharp.
It is a very sharp increase in terms of
Yeah.
even just how it's balanced as well.
Oh yeah.
When I actually lived in St. Jamestown, I didn't even know Rosedale was there.
Oh, yeah.
It took me like many months before I was just like, had to cross over. I'm just like, oh, I don't know who lives here, but oh my God, they are rich.
Oh, yeah.
Randy, when visiting the UK, never start the conversation with his, I'm Randy. You will get some odd looks.
Yes, well.
Oh, hi, I'm Randy. Fair enough.
Yes, I know the British Isles and Australasia, but I swear it's my actual name on all my ID.
Yep. You can be many things.
Yes.
We are Legion, Randy. We are Legion.
We are Legion. We have walked on the Glen Road pedestrian bridge, but we will actually be walking beneath it. And it's just really cool seeing it's a split.
It really is.
Although, quite honestly...
It's funny because this is probably one of the areas that's, like, just in terms of topography, in terms of, like, this is probably one of the more natural areas of Toronto, point blank, period.
Oh yeah, well, like it has managed to survive. Like the habitat's definitely been disrupted. There's a major road running through it, of course, but yeah.
We're going off-road, Randy.
We're going off-road.
People aren't happy with it, but we're going off-road.
Oh dear.
As soon as people say just like, oh no, it's buffering, I'm just like, I can do nothing about that. I am walking through a place.
Yeah.
I think I just need to find, well, maybe I just need to reach out to like Bell and Rogers and be like, look, I will let you sponsor me if you give me a good phone package.
Well,
it's quite beautiful out here. It is very spring.
Yeah.
You can kind of tell everything's just like threatening to burst any second now.
Yeah. When I was walking by Allen Gardens on my way over, I did come across a robin that was enterprisingly taking a look at the litter leaf on the floor of the park, continuing the hunt.
Oh, it looks like we have someone from Russia here. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
The Great Wood. Yes, that's what they say about Canada being so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's you forget that this is all in the middle of a city.
Oh yeah.
Climb on Randy's shoulder, you'll get a better signal.
Oh.
But I would crush Randy. That's the problem.
What?
As we've discovered, Randy's not a bike.
I tried.
Tried.
I tried. So actually, I think, with regards to reception, don't approach the big three. Talk to Freedom Mobile. Well, since VIATOR bought it, I found them absurdly generous in offering lots of new data.
Yes.
Their whole effort to try to like push to become one of the to make the big three telecoms the big four, which...
Well, my big issue with Freedom is what I use.
Right.
And my issue is that I find that there's lots of places that aren't, like, it doesn't connect.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, well, this is something that is legitimately a problem for me. So if there's someone else who wants to snatch me up, I'm snatchable.
Yeah,
literally, I do this every day. So, like...
And he is snatchable. I'm just a meter to his right, so you can swoop down right now and get him. I won't...
It looks like someone's been over here.
Yeah.
Area very popular with certain individuals.
The underhoused. Yeah.
And also, this is just a very long valley.
Oh yeah. I mean, the Don Valley system is...
Are you guys going your way out of town? Be safe. We're not even. We are right in the middle of the city.
Yeah. Actually,
if you look up there, you will see quite literally the buildings that signal...
Yeah.
What is it? Broadview? Broadview and Danforth? No, Danforth and...
no, that's actually...
Danforth and Blue are coming together.
Oh, yeah, that's Northern End St. Jamestown. Actually, I've got it on Google Maps right here. So I don't know if our viewers want to see it, but we are right here, the blue dot.
There we
So, yeah, we're not outside the city at all.
In fact, literally the opposite.
Yeah.
We are in the heart of the ravine. Hello, David. Just woke up from a nap. Excellent. I hope it was a good one. Happy we can rouse you from your slumber. Please flip the camera to mirror so it looks like those vehicles are driving on the left. I'll see what I can do. Although that would confuse me at some point. I'd be like, wait a minute.
But yeah.
More of the cemetery up here. So would this be the St. George Cemetery, or would this be...
No, it would still be the... I think
still Necropolis?
No, I think it would be the St. James Cemetery.
St. James Cemetery. That makes more sense.
Yeah, so the St. James is the Anglican cemetery, and the Necropolis is the non-denominational cemetery.
Gotcha.
So, so I think on balance, the Necropolis has a lot of tombstones of a lot of interesting people. Mentioned like Jack Layton, for instance, George Brown, lots of political leaders.
And he's just noticed he was watching the video from negative 10 minutes ago, is never seeing live.
Huh.
Fair enough. Well, to be fair, it would probably just be the view of us coming up this ravine still.
Yeah.
We're climbing up the ravine, one step at a time.
Yeah.
La 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 song.
Oh, and you can see peeking over the ledge some of the homes of Rosedale.
Yeah. It really does feel like you're just kind of nestled in the middle of like this mountain range.
Oh yeah.
Just randomly plopped. You had no idea this is in the middle of Toronto if you didn't actively look for it.
Yeah, I mean, it is
Look how small Randy looks.
Please don't crush my head.
He's like an ant.
Are you going to crush my head? Please
No.
don't do that.
Sorry, no sir. I think we go around the corner here, and then we have the option to go up.
Yes. Either that or
He reminds me of Matti just as nice. Oh, you don't know? Oh, Randy. Oh. Someone called you nice. That doesn't sound like you at all.
I mean...
I saw you push a goat once.
Oh, Lord. So, St. James Cemetery and Crematorium.
Yes.
So the necropolis, like an old...
Imagine being the first person buried in a cemetery. Does that mean you would be like king of the cemetery? It's like, I got here first, I own this.
Yeah. Well, I guess someone
Kindness
has
matters.
to be...
Kindness does matter.
Kindness does matter. And I guess someone does have to be first, so...
And here's the thing, even coming by this a million times,
Yeah.
you still forget just how big some of these structures are. Even just the overpass or the bridge here. Mm-hmm. It's like, damn.
Yeah. Thank you, Eddie.
We got some good graffiti up there too.
Oh yeah. Lots of graffiti, but yeah, so I mean, this is really...
Yeah. You can tell that's a route that people can go and take up from here.
Yeah. So the base of those buildings, that's where we were walking a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, part of the ongoing densification of St. James Town Oh.
That's okay. That's okay.
New construction.
It'll come off soon.
I do walk.
From a sweltering Africa, hello. Glad to see you're warming up. Oh, hello,
neat.
HXQ.
Hey.
Hope you folks are doing well out there.
We're in Africa.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they said that they were, last time I saw them, I think it was at Pretoria.
Oh, very cool.
But I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh.
Randy reminds me of a cool professor. Congratulations on your upcoming filming projects.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're all very excited to see and judge them.
Yes. I look forward to being judged.
I'm happy to help.
Excellent.
Pretoria.
Cool. Yeah. No, my cousin and his husband...
Sorry, you beat me to it. Ha ha.
Yeah.
I remembered a thing. That's rare for me.
Cool. South Africa would be cool. My cousin and his husband lived for a time in Cape Town. I know, very different city. But yeah, and that closed tunnel is
Subway.
Subway, that's right. So
That's where you get your sandwiches from.
you definitely can. But yeah, so I think we're under Bloor now.
Yeah.
And yeah, so this is the Bloor Danforth subway line, line 2, which is heading to Castle Frank Station, I believe, after having left Sherborne. Oh, and actually I realized my shirt is very relevant to the theme of transit.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, so I am wearing a shirt commemorating the now closed line 3 of the TDC, the Scarborough Rapid Transit Network. Yeah. So, evidencing...
Which was an unfortunate situation there.
Yeah, well, like, it was like perfectly good mid-range, like intermediate between streetcars and subway. It was like perfect for lower density neighborhoods. If it had gotten like much more investment, it could have been the basis of a broader network. That it did not is not because of the technology, but just because Toronto could do better planning.
Yeah. It ain't warm, it's sweltering, we're swimming in our clothes.
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah, that's a thing too.
Oh.
But hopefully you're at least partially enjoying it.
What happened to line 3? Basically, it ended up being shut down. It could have become the seat of the start of a big network. In practice, it mainly worked. It was almost like a stub at the end of the subway line. What they decided to do, they decided to close down the Scarborough RT, simply extend the station, the subway network, the Bloor Danforth line east from Kennedy Station to connect to the Scarborough Town Centre, which was easily the most active transit hub. And line 3, the number line 3 is going to be given to another line, I think maybe the Ontario line.
Okay.
So the Scarborough RT will effectively be erased, no more than a memory, but at least I have the t-shirt.
Yes. Toronto is the big city of Canada. It is.
Yep.
Toronto is actually the 4th biggest city in North America.
Mm.
It goes Mexico City, New York, LA, and then Toronto, and then Chicago.
Yeah. And
when do you take a walk in London, Ontario? I mean, one day maybe. Just have to find a way down there. I'd have to have a reason to explore there. There must be something interesting there, right?
Well, I mean, it is.
Statistically.
Well, it is a major city. It actually was originally imagined in the early days of Upper Canada as a potential capital of the colony, not Toronto, but they decided against that because it then would have been in the middle of wilderness and too remote. It does have, I think, University of Western Ontario does have some interesting things.
I want to move to Canada, fall in love, leave USA behind, and live in beauty. Hey, find your peace, man.
Hey.
I will say some parts of America are absolutely beautiful, but like
Definitely.
Canada is uniquely beautiful in a lot of ways, which I like.
I like Canada.
I also like Canada. I'm glad we live here.
It was good.
I'm glad I met you.
I'm glad I met you.
Lies. Lies. I mean, I'll take it. Yes, that's very nice.
You better.
Randy's just like, we're friends now. You can't speak that way to yourself.
No. But, yeah.
I was having the conversation where I'm just like, after 100 hours with someone, you technically become friends. I'm just like, man, we hit that probably just with our our walks at this point.
Oh yeah. Now, and you see, looking down, there's a lot of wet. So this
yeah, this would be a terrible place if it was actually thunderstorming.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we didn't think that part through. I hope I hope I didn't curse this, but you know.
Oh.
The problem with subway track dirt keeps getting in 1-footer sandwich and the train keeps crashing through the restaurant kitchen. Touche.
Yeah.
Subway had a deal, $6.99 March deal. Hey, Subway stopped the $5 footlong, I stopped going to Subway. They shouldn't have made their deal so delicious.
Yes.
America is beautiful, second to none.
Yeah.
America, it's got a lot of beautiful places.
Mm.
I mean, it does also have a lot of ugly places too.
Yeah.
But like Grand Canyon's beautiful. Hawaii's obviously like stunning.
Yeah. But yeah, no, talking about subways, that actually puts in my mind a classic Jonathan Munch children's book, picture book. Jonathan Robert Munch, a much loved Canadian author.
Yes, yes.
Jonathan cleaned up, then he heard a sound. It deals with a small child's efforts to deal with the inevitable confusion when City Hall accidentally put a subway station in his living room. He has to hide it from his parents.
Of course, as they do.
Robert Munch is a treasure.
He really is.
Yeah.
Monaco is the most beautiful city in the world. Is it a city or is it I think it's a country, isn't it?
Yeah, well, city, state.
City-state? That makes sense.
City-state. Yeah.
New York is not the best U.S. state, but Colorado is maybe close to. I have heard really beautiful things about Colorado. I will just always remember my first trip to America, and then waking up and then looking out the window and just seeing, like on the bus, and then just seeing the hills and mountains rolling forever. I'm just like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
This is actually really beautiful.
Like, one place I would like to explore a bit more would actually be upstate New York, like Buffalo, Rochester, the spaces in between, because it looks interesting.
Yeah.
And
well, I would say that just kind of reads more like northern, like that just kind of reads like Ontario.
Actually, not so much.
Not so much?
Well, no, it's just,
well, I know the Niagara Escarpment's kind of probably closer to that.
Like, I'm just thinking, like, from my perspective, so like Prince Edward Island has like one kind of rural settlement.
Yes.
Ontario does it differently.
Yes.
And upstate New York does it differently again, like much more, many more grids.
Okay.
So the rural landscapes do actually look different.
Interesting.
Like, and there's also like smaller differences, like the architecture of homes. You know, it's like it's the same way everywhere. Like we can easily tell. Drop us off some random place in Toronto without a phone or GPS, and we can tell. Okay, if these homes look like East End homes or West End homes.
Toronto does have like little signifiers like
that.
that.
And upstate New York.
Tell Randy he is a blessing. His tour guide style is amazing. I'm glad to be here.
Glad to be here.
Thank you, Eddie.
Yeah.
Toronto is just like a big suburb. Toronto's just a satellite city in New York. Hey, baby Grinch, don't be mean to my city.
Yeah. Like one thing I will say is that Toronto is definitely a younger city than New York.
Oh, for sure.
Like actually one thing that comes to my mind whenever we go down to Montreal.
Canadian city. How much older it is.
Yeah, I mean, like Montreal goes back to the mid-17th century.
Yeah.
It was a major port and a major hub of the French Empire at the time when there was only a couple of forts on the city of Toronto. It overshadowed Toronto for most of the 19th century. And yeah, like Montreal definitely feels like an older city. It's not so insecure as a Torontonian who's like, are we like New York? Are we like London?
I don't think we're like anything.
No.
Toronto really is just, I call it the smorgasbord city. It really does try to be everything to everyone. And does it succeed all the time? No. But I kind of feel like we really are the city is that child in the middle, trying to be like, I can do this too. I can do this too. I can do this too. When really I'm just like, we should really just be the nerdy science one.
Yeah.
That's just like, let's double down on transit and like.
Yeah. Yeah, but
let's become the green walkable city.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I think Toronto, when it's insecure, reminds me very much of Lisa Simpson's that classic episode where the schools went on strike. Yes. Lisa didn't know what to do, and she went around begging her mom to grade her.
Yes.
I think we're Lisa Simpson.
We're little Lisas.
We're little Lisa. Grade me! Yeah. Oh, and liberal street signs for Danielle Martin.
Yep. Is this provincial or?
I'm not sure.
I don't think it would be municipal or definitely not federal.
Oh, actually, no. She's a doctor who is seeking the federal MP
Oh, so it is
position
federal,
for a university in Rosedale.
which we are in.
Yeah. So, yes, and it's an interesting time politically as Carney manages to inch the Liberal Party north to secure majority,
Yes.
which is interesting.
I mean, I think I'm rooting for him.
Yeah,
I'm cautiously optimistic about Carney.
yeah,
But like, at the same time, all politicians deserve some respect, as long as they're actually listening to their constituents. Otherwise, we can mock them relentlessly.
yeah.
Which is why Trump's such a big target.
Oh my God.
But like, enough about that.
Yeah.
I think Toronto is nicer people. I've been to New York City.
Oh.
I've seen on YouTube. I bet there are nice people. I don't know. I would say Toronto's a fairly nice place.
Yeah.
I mean, there
Well-
are stairs here, or we can just kind of keep going to the, I'd say maybe to
Oh,
the
yeah.
street.
Oh, and just wanted to turn around. We actually walked past the Glen Road pedestrian bridge.
Yes.
So, a pedestrian bridge that unites two worlds. So we can go up the stairs, or we can go and connect to the street and see what's there.
Yeah, let's connect to the street.
Let's connect to the street.
We can kind of head south from there.
Yeah.
I swear the microphones have actually lasted this long, so I'm actually quite impressed.
But yeah, excellent. Yeah, I've been to New York a few times.
I love New York.
Yeah, New York is a lovely city. I will say that.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Every city,
Yeah.
you like it if you like the people who you're going there to visit. Do I think I could live in New York? Actually, I think I probably could.
Yeah.
I could probably live quite comfortably in New York. But
Yeah. I mean, but no, it's really interesting. Like bilingual in English and Spanish in a way that Toronto is just not.
yeah.
So there's an interesting language factor.
What are the chances that you guys will see a patch of snow on this walk?
Well,
We found the one.
yeah. At the end
Found
of
the one patch.
at the end of Wellesley Street in front of the park, dumped in violation.
Although it looks like there might be a little bit up here too.
Oh.
You see behind the trees?
Oh yeah.
There's some white gold in them hills. Not nose gold, the other kind of white gold.
Yeah.
Which I guess you can snort as well, but it would be much more liquidy.
Yeah.
If you snorted snow, would you just drown?
Well, what
Sorry, I
else?
broke Randy again.
Well, no, it's just like what else is in the snow?
There you
Okay.
go. There's some snow.
Yeah.
Perhaps set up a map marker that's on, shows where you are on screen. Just turn it off when going home.
Oh.
Like there are a couple ideas I've had for ways I can kind of improve the stream, and I'm open to exploring.
Oh.
And lots of little snow patches here.
Yeah. Oh, and this is interesting. Like the concrete parquet that has the same green moss stains as the. It has the same moss stains as the trees or the.
Toronto, when it snow, cleans up a bit.
Just like
Yeah,
admiring.
Toronto is a much cleaner city than New York. I have found
Yeah.
that. I've never been to Chicago, but I hear Chicago is very similar as well.
Yeah. And like one thing I have noticed in New York is that a lot of the public infrastructure hasn't been maintained. I think particularly of the subway.
Okay.
I recall I'm staying with my cousin for his marriage ceremony. He was up in Washington Heights, 112th Street thereabouts.
Okay.
And
the Heights.
yeah, and okay, but anyway, the tile wall of one of the subway station had actually, I don't know, like caved in, and with
wow.
things spilling out, like the concrete, like it wasn't going to collapse, but it was something easily fixable, I think, that hadn't been fixed.
Huh.
So I think that's one difference.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're the gardener, in which case, no, you can rot. Rot forever, gardener. Rot forever.
Oh yes. And ideally not fall apart above our heads.
Ideally not follow. Well, here's the thing. If anything happens to that and it collapses, A, tragedy.
Yes.
Instant tragedy. But B, they'll just rebuild it. Which is probably like... It's so dumb. Like, we are honestly one of the few places in North America that has a highway downtown
Yeah.
that isn't trying to get rid of it.
Yeah. And I mean, like, frankly, Toronto, especially considering
Regina
that
is heaven on earth. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I've never been, but I would love
Huh.
to go one day.
I'm curious. Yeah, like the Gardiner. Frankly, it's kind of a miracle that Toronto has done such a good job as it has done in reviving the waterfront and making it desirable while still having the Gardiner.
Yes.
Regina is the capital of Saskatchewan.
Yes, it's the big
Way in
square
Western
one in the
Canada.
middle.
Yes. 1 million people, a lot of farmland, a lot of oil and gas.
Yeah. You guys notice I have a blue shield next to my name. Just again, Maddie, thanks for
Blue Shield.
Oh, you show off, Eddie. You show off.
Show off.
They should remove the Gardiner Expressway very slowly and integrate with transit. The plan would work overtime. That's actually not a bad idea.
Do you want to be? Hey, Carl. Good to see you. And yeah, so here we are, Park Road.
Yep.
So this runs roughly at a bit of an angle, splitting away from Yonge Street.
Yes.
We're behind.
So either way, we have to cross so we can actually go up the street,
Well,
which is kind of silly because this side doesn't
Yeah.
have a...
it should, but you can see this.
Hello, Stephen. Good to see you, my friend.
Hey, Stephen. Good to see you.
This is the park that Park Road is based off of.
Yeah.
Not the most exciting park, let's be honest.
Oh, but there's a plaque.
I also saw the plaque, but I was just like, well, let's see what this is.
But yeah,
What does the plaque say?
shall we go?
Yeah, it's just like, I thought you were going over it. I was going to catch up to you.
Okay.
Are those kangaroos?
It's a poem.
Oh.
Eulogy to Beauty.
Interesting.
For many, many years gone by, this vale was quite a different place. No concrete bridges barred her lie, no pavement covered o'er her face. What mighty torrent did abate from rocky bed and sandy view, revealing in its parting wake a gaping gorge and terrace new. And grassy reeds that once did sway, and water flows in eddies nigh, for gracious boughs and winds gave way to toss about in troubled skies. These hills that now are lush and green, in richly growing grass and trees, arose by shores of sand and cream, where shells arrest from ancient seas. But sadly now, the trees and sky look over what was peaceful land, and shed a tear, for in their eye a cenotaph of concrete stands.
Huh.
By John Clark. So yeah, the poem.
So it's pretty much just saying, look at this crappy plaque.
Yeah. Like, look at this plaque, but I would say it isn't as bad. He says, because there's still nature, there's still the trees,
Yep.
there's still moss and the puddles. I mean, nature is here. Maybe chilling, but nature is here.
All right. Well, look at this. It actually is going to let us cross right away.
Yes,
Yay.
timing.
So which way from here? Do you want to just go up and cut through here, or do you want to go over here?
Well, I'm not sure about the walking infrastructure, frankly, and we probably want
Well,
to
this
avoid
takes us up
buffering.
to,
Yep, behind the reference library.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Randy or Maddie, are you familiar with the industrial area of Leaside? There's some interesting buildings that are being redeveloped.
Yeah, no,
Like Leaside in the city?
yeah, Leaside City. It's
It's by
on the
Leslieville, right?
um
Or am I thinking the wrong
actually up by the Eglinton line. So yeah, like it is
one?
interesting.
Okay, yes. Leaside Station.
Yeah, like an old effort at a planned community. I haven't explored there in any depth, but I would like to go there actually. I think that might be fun.
I think that could be good.
And you can also take a look at another crosstown station.
I would like to see more of that area of the Eglinton Station.
Oh yeah.
Simply because there should be a lot of stuff there.
Oh yeah. Part of an old neighborhood overlooked and now plugged in.
Yes.
Oh, I actually did have a transit milestone.
Oh,
Last
yes?
week I helped prepare, then went north to Eglinton, crossed over the Eglinton line to Kennedy Station, and then travel. And then I went from line 5 to line 2. So my first transfer.
Very nice.
Very nice. Yeah. So that is Church right there.
Yep.
After it curved to intersect with Young.
Would you prefer going down Young,
Right.
or follow Church down Church? Or would you like to go and do Sherburne?
Actually, I happen to go down Church.
Okay, let's do Church.
Let's do Church. Yeah, so Park Road, it's a short stub of a road, but it's one of the major connections between the downtown and the Rosedale Valley Road, eventually the DVP, so lots of traffic.
Absolutely. So I mean, you actually made my decision easy. So I'm just like, we go down Church, excellent. It's Loblaws today.
Very good.
Have we had some boops? We've had a few boops.
We've had a few.
The most renovated and impressive building I've seen so far in Toronto and 77
Yeah.
Richmond Street needs amazing water down that building. Okay.
I mean, I would note that I did boop a Canada Goose.
We have had some beeps as well.
Yeah, I did boop a Canada Goose. I think that should be like a double boop.
I mean, Canada geese are pretty well known for being big, friendly birds who just want to hug you by force and break your legs.
Yeah. So one thing I was reminded of yesterday, birds have bills, they don't have teeth.
Yes.
But that's just because of a simple gene that got switched off in their evolution tens of millions of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And scientists can actually switch that gene back on.
So you can have birds with beaks and bills?
No, we can have birds with teeth.
Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
But yeah, so birds with teeth. They did that with chickens first.
Well, that sounds like a great idea.
What can possibly go wrong?
Right? You can afford one of the 360 action cameras. I mean, maybe.
Yeah. But no,
Speaking of the tiny dinosaurs you were saying?
but yeah, Milner Parquet. I think that's a robin.
And another little bunch of snow.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell that the microphones are dying slowly. But just
Oh.
like, by the time we get to Loblaws, it should be about time.
Okay.
I still got to walk with you today, which is always nice.
I was good.
Maybe go out tonight, we'll find out.
I think that it's a high point of my calendar.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, you are always a high point here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
In a way that I am tolerated, you are beloved.
Oh, thank you. I like being tolerated. I'm sorry I was too close.
There we go, you can see us in the window.
Yeah.
That's all you ever get.
Indeed.
Little flashes. Birds get in a flap so easily.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I have no idea how many people like this video. I have no idea how many people watch this video. But if you were one of them, thank you for being here.
Yeah. Okay. We've got 39 likes
Ooh,
and 35 watching.
ooh.
That's good.
It's about an average day then.
Yeah,
We couldn't do if we could have done a longer days always get more.
of course. But-
Although one day I might do like a super long day.
Oh. Like just keep swapping battery packs.
Yeah.
Hey, why not? And here we are at Bloor and Church. Bloor running in front of us, Church running down.
Got the churches over there. Business buildings. Coming across and going down. Towards that direction, you will see Randy.
Mm-hmm.
And also Young Street.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't that young, to be fair.
Oh,
It's
no.
of age.
It has aged. Yeah. And passing by the old Crown Life Insurance Company building, which has lovely bas-relief. 1953, very...
Is it the bear reliefs?
I like the bear relief. Oh, a bear.
It's just out of boop range, though. That's the problem.
Oh. Right.
Don't feel like jumping up and slapping a bear. I feel like that doesn't go well.
But wait, if I pretend to be a bike, I can get away quickly.
That's true. Yes, that goes so well for you.
Yeah. I mean, if I live stream from a hospital bed, that would,
Yeah.
like camera angles, that
I
would be
wonder
a
how
problem.
I should actually check to see how far our playlist has gone. Because every time I finish, I add us to like the
Yeah,
Matti and Randy
Yeah.
do TOURonno playlist.
yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, no,
I'm just
Have
like, it has
that.
to be like at least 20 to 30 ones at this point.
yeah. I think I have gotten the collaboration invite. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not quite sure why.
I think I need to hit the save button.
Okay.
So when I do it, I have to send you the invite collab link, and I have to
Right.
save it, and then you
Okay.
can hit the button.
Excellent.
Hit the button.
But yeah.
I'm confused with my kangaroos, just for using the same.
Ah.
If I
Oh.
click Sam name when I like, yes, I don't think you can like block Sam because Sam is also a mod.
Yeah.
I mean, you could try.
Oh. Hi, Eddie.
Oh, it's Eddie. Look who it is. Look who randomly pops by for a little, as the stream is, circling to an end.
Yeah. Well,
Womp womp. Let me know if you're around this week. I am here until Friday. Then on Friday, I leave for Ottawa for the weekend.
oh,
Easter.
lovely. Yes.
Yeah. My mom sent me a message being like, come home for Easter. And I'm just like,
Oh,
I can't. And she's just like, I'll get the train tickets. And just like, I'll be there on Saturday.
lovely. But yeah. Ottawa is,
It's
it's a good train ride.
It really look.
And,
Maybe I could just do like a stream from the train.
Yeah. I mean, you could. I mean, like, I think.
I'm moving around the corner from there soon. Oh, heck yeah. When you
Lovely.
are moving, let me know and I can potentially help you out. Oh, I'm glad that means you got the place.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. But yeah, like one in the country, 1 second down, city in the other. But yeah, like Toronto does do a lot of sharp contrasts.
Yes.
Actually, on the weekend, I was over to the beaches.
Me too.
Yeah, like so.
I went to the beaches for the first time with Hunter.
Oh, nice. But yeah, like with me, it was my resuming.
Not the first time.
Yeah.
But like the first time on. Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
Yeah, but no, with me, it was resuming my tradition of visiting the winter stations, which it's an ongoing annual public art product every winter, taking 5 or 6 lifeguard stations on Woodbine Beach and integrating them into some kind of architectural experiment.
Oh, cool.
I missed it last year, did go this year, and it was really good. And point of the story, just looking out, you see the serene Lake Ontario stretching out, and looking back, you see the city. It's lovely,
It sounds nice.
very sublime.
So I looked up something online. And it turns out if you have tortillas and ground beef
Yeah.
and cheese and burger sauce and like tomatoes or whatever else you want to put on,
Okay.
you can make smash burger tacos.
Oh,
I just like this sounds like the most amazing thing I've ever heard, and I need to have it right now.
I would agree.
So that's what we're
Yes.
having today, making smash burger tacos.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm surprised more people don't get lost in the woods in Toronto. It's
Yeah.
kind of hard. There really is just a road going through everything.
Yeah.
So.
Congratulations. But yeah, I mean, like at worst, you can just go up, and you'll run into something eventually. I think.
Hmm?
Well, like if you get lost, you can like just climb up, and then you'll
Oh
be
yeah,
in someone's backyard.
pretty much. The exception to that might be specifically the brickworks.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're literally in the brickworks. You can just
Yeah, like the brickwork.
go back to the brickworks.
That's relatively dense wilderness there.
Yes.
Although fantastic views of the city.
So this was the building I moved into, and that was where I lived.
Lovely.
It was nice, actually.
Yeah. Well,
It was good to have a place to live where I didn't have to worry about, stuff. Although overly expensive for what it was. But
true. I shudder to imagine what it was like. I don't know, but yeah, like another mid-century apartment building.
just for a change.
Yeah, I like the wrought iron.
It just had to do something to protect them. What's up?
Oh, just want to point out 583 Church Street. So one thing about that, on weekends, around noon, there's a usually
Little, like garage
sale. Yes, and it started up last weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Glad they're back at it.
I mean, keeping traditions going. I like.
Everyone loves a good garage sale.
Oh, yeah.
Bare Naked Ladies had a song, The Old Apartment.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I know that one.
Oh, yeah, no, it was like after they went internationally big in '97. It was good. But
How is the move going for Out on the Street?
it's going okay. Like just step by step. No particular time frame. Just working on the renovations at the end and shipping things down as it goes.
Stephen asks, do you have anything interesting at the garage sales? My answer is no. And just
Well, I mean, they do have like a lot of old albums, old books, things good, lots of collectibles, plates, whatnot.
Yeah.
A coworker actually went and found practically new a really cool tote bag for $40. So I think it's definitely worth taking a look at. It's like just in front of one building, so it's not huge. We're not talking like St. Lawrence Market, but it's notable enough to look out for.
Well, there's Out on the Street currently. That's where we met Randy.
That is.
Hello, Thomas.
Hello.
Good to have you today. Garage sales where you can get unique art pieces worth millions if you find the right piece of art for $5. I don't sell my work for millions. I will sell it for $5. Actually, that might be overcharging. Let me try again.
But if someone wanted to buy it for millions?
I mean, I guess I would begrudgingly accept.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe that's what I should do, like maybe a sale off of some of my art.
Why not? But yeah, Bare Naked Ladies, very Toronto band.
Very Toronto band.
Like the first big hit, Love's in Dangerous Times. It was the Bruce Cockburn song, or like song about like Jane St. Clair, named after the West End Toronto intersection that is much less glamorous than Stephen Page imagined when he wrote the song.
There. Jane,
like
divided, but I can't decide which side I'm on.
Jane.
Such a good song.
Yeah.
Is that actually about like...
Well, like he just took the name Jane St. Clair from Jane and St. Clair. He thought like, oh, this must be a cool intersection. He said
and then
that
he went there.
Apparently the follow-up song, he said he'll be writing about someone called Markham Ellesmere.
Markham Ellesmere.
In Scarborough. Which... There's a passing by.
There's our friends over at Understory.
Yeah.
Love those folks. Good coffee.
Yeah.
Pricey, but good coffee. Actually, since Understory opened, I haven't been back to Cafe Our Hours.
Oh.
Which I still like a lot. I should go,
Yeah.
I should actually go in and be like, hi, Steve.
Oh, it's perfectly good. And Understory is... Oh, right, today is Trans Day of Visibility.
Yeah, was that? Oh, it is today.
Yes, the 31st.
I thought it was yesterday.
Ah.
Oh.
Well, happy Trans Day of Visibility,
Happy
everyone.
Trans Day of Visibility.
Yeah. Understory.
Go out and celebrate your trans friends.
Yeah.
Actually, Understory is a good place for that.
It is. One of the both trans, Rowan Jette Knox is. But yeah.
Okay.
And we're walking down Church Street, which I'm reminded again today because of the rain, was built over the Moss Park Creek.
Yes.
So a river is flowing underneath. May the neighborhood not fall into the river one day.
It keeps trying, though.
Keeps trying.
Keeps trying. The sinkhole keeps opening.
I'm reminded there's a classic George Carlin line responding to people saying, humanity can destroy the earth. And he's like, oh, no. It's Earth is a different scale. We can annoy it, and then we'll be gone. But, yeah, so a river underneath.
Hey, Tony. We were just talking about you.
Hey.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Now I feel bad because I'm just like, I want to keep walking, but everything's going to die soon.
Well.
Not us. We're fine.
Yes.
Just let's clarify this.
Yes, I'm fine.
Randy, where does the creek run? I sort of missed the details. Well, that would run up from like
so
pretty much along where Davenport starts.
Yeah,
and then
so
along.
so it's basically the ravine system we walk through. This is kind of like a buried version of it. So it's beneath Church. The Moss Park Creek runs down Church Street, actually directly underneath the street, from the level of Gloucester down to Carlton. And then it goes diagonally southeast towards Moss Park.
Yeah.
And eventually exits out not far from where Sherburne Commons is.
What did you do this time? You simply existed. And that was enough for us to say fond things about you.
Oh dear. Oh. And everyone's celebrating Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Easter eggs, bunnies. Yeah.
Now I have Jane going through my head.
It's a good song.
I just didn't realize she fit in there. Thunder bangers made for a lousy night of sleep somehow. Oh yeah, it was super.
Oh, yeah.
The thunder last night was incredible.
Yeah, I woke
Like,
up. Yeah. I woke up at 4.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Literally like rip open the sky and just watch.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and there's
Hey to the others at UK, EU here, hello.
Hello.
Passover starts tomorrow night too.
Indeed.
Happy Passover to those who celebrate.
Happy Passover.
I will also be putting blood on my doors. You know, keep the traditions alive.
Okay.
That's what it was, right?
Yeah.
Well, the original Passover was the safety from the 10th plague,
I think.
which was the death of
yes.
the firstborn
Yes.
son.
Yes.
So what they did is they had to kill a lamb and then put the blood on the...
Yeah. Complicated multi-ethnic relationships in Pharaonic Egypt.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Which apparently just, I don't know. The crazy thought is after you read a bunch of archaeologists stuff and being like, oh, maybe none of that actually existed.
Or
because there's no evidence that they were enslaved. I was just like, what? That blew my mind when I first heard that.
Or possibly exaggerated in the retelling.
It could be.
Which,
you know, how unusual for storytellers
oh yeah.
to embellish a little.
Oh yeah, then God.
That's how I killed 5 people.
Oh yeah.
I was just like...
Oh yeah, and then like, God punished them so hard, you would have loved to see it if you were there, but you weren't.
Yes,
So
yes.
trust me. And
just trust us. Just trust us.
And
it's the word of God. Just trust us. Just trust us. Yeah.
And hi, Thomas. Good to hear from you. Are you? I'm guessing from your name, Dutch or Belgian. And Eddie, in real life, friends are not easy to find. Yeah, this is true. Well, like one thing that does make a lot of a lot of third spaces have been closing down. You know, like coffee shops, venues.
Yes.
Lots of people have not really been engaging.
Well, a lot of people can't right now.
Yeah.
Coming from someone who, like, obviously doesn't have a great form of income at the moment.
Yeah.
That's no one else's problem. It's just a me problem. But yeah, coming from that perspective, you're just like, yeah, there's a lot of really tricky stuff happening right now. Hello, Arjun. Good to see you, buddy.
And there is a futurist from, she was really active in the 90s, Faith Popcorn. And she talked about periods of time when societies would switch from being extroverted and everyone going out to being introverted. What she called cocooning, people like hiding. And it was really interesting in the 90s. She was
There
talking
is
about
something to that.
Yeah, like she was talking about like people remote working, ordering online, like talking, like some very forward thinking. So I think we're definitely in a cocooning stage.
Yeah, I guess kind of, maybe that's why we're doing so much walking, just trying to encourage people to come out still.
Yeah, and I know,
For those who are here, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Matti. I am a tour guide in Toronto, so if you or somebody you know is coming to the city of Toronto, why not give them a unique, customized walking experience? This is Randy.
Hello.
You can also book him soon.
Soon? I'm
Soon.
getting photos set up. Probably.
You want me to take pictures for you soon? I do have a really good camera, and I'm very good. I'm unbiased, but I am.
He is. I have recommended with another photographer, but
cool.
We're going to be getting.
Cool. It's fine. I'm not mad. Anyways, no.
Anyway.
Thank you for joining us today.
you.
You've been wonderful. I don't know how many of you there are right now, but absolute pleasure to have you folks. You guys have a great day, and we will see each other very, very soon.
Bye. Okay. But yeah, so we have 38 viewers right now.